Hey, good morning, guys. So today for business math, what I'd like to do is to take you through another method that credit card companies use sometimes for calculating finance charges and figuring out how much it is that you owe, what your balance is. And it's called the adjusted balance method. It's slightly different, you'll see, than the previous balance method because there's one extra step to it. So I just want to take you through this example of it, and then have you try a couple to go over, and then we'll check the answers to those. So what you have to do is you have to find what's called the adjusted balance first. You can read the definition up here of what the adjusted balance method is, but the equation shows the definition perfectly, I think. So you take the balance is how much somebody owes on their credit card. So to find the adjusted balance, you have to take the previous balance, which means how much they owed last month, and subtract the sum of any payments and credits. Basically, subtract both. Subtract payments and subtract credits first, because they are not included in the adjusted balance. And then to find the new balance for the month, you have to take that adjusted balance, add the finance charge, which is the interest, add on any new purchases, and add on any fees that have been incurred over that month on the credit card. So let's look at this example here. Suppose that Laura's credit card company uses the adjusted balance method and a monthly periodic rate. Find the finance charge for the month and the new balance. Okay, so this is using the same page from yesterday in that we did with if you look at the previous balance method, same statement and everything with that, but there's one extra step. So we would first have taken what her previous balance was and then subtracted off that 110.99 from the statement. Look at the video or the notebook file from the other day if you want to see that. Hold on, I can probably actually pull it up really quickly here. Just so I can show you what I mean. Gotta move this so I can see where I'm going here. So from here, right, this was her previous balance, and this was her payments and credits. So if we go back to look at her adjusted balance, that's where we're taking the 225.60 minus the 110.99 from the statement to get what her adjusted balance would be. And that adjusted balance is $114.61. So that's her adjusted balance, which is the first thing that it asks you to do. Remember, her APR was her monthly period. She's using a monthly periodic rate. Her APR, her annual percentage rate, was 18%. Divide that by 12 to get 1.5% to be charged on her finance charge. So that's the amount that's subject to the finance charge, and she's getting charged interest on her adjusted balance. So you have to take her periodic rate, multiply it by the adjusted balance to find out that she's going to be charged $1.72 for a finance charge and interest that month. So follow the formula for her new balance. It equals the adjusted balance that we just found in the first part of the problem, which is $114.61, plus her finance charge, which we just found by taking her periodic rate times the adjusted balance, $1.72, plus any new purchases and fees. Once again, where's this number coming from? It's the same example, just showing a different method from yesterday's thing. Purchases and fees were $213.67, and so that's why we're adding that on. So it is the new balance is the adjusted balance plus the finance charge plus any purchases and fees. So her new balance is $330. I just want to point out that it's a different balance than we got using the previous balance method from the other day, because when we found the previous balance, right, we were just taking, we were only using the previous balance, and then to that we were adding on all that stuff and then subtracting the fees at the end. So the difference is, with the previous balance method, the finance charge gets charged on all the previous balance, but with the adjusted balance method, the finance charge is charged on the adjusted balance. So that's the big difference with what they are. So that This is the example I want you to look at when you do the 2 practice problems that I'm going to have you, that I'm going to put on Google Classroom for you right underneath the post here after you watch this video. Okay? As always, email me with any questions. If you guys think you want to do a Google Meet and go over some stuff, or if you just want to check in and say hello, we can arrange that. Send me an email if you're interested, and I'll send an email out to everyone then if I find out that anyone's interested, and we can check in and say hello to each other and just go over any questions that we've had with any of these problems. So I can send out an invitation if you guys think that's something that you would be interested in. It's something I've done with other classes, and it seemed to be helpful. Okay? So again, let me know if you have any questions.